Greetings and welcome, my brothers and sisters, wherever you are across the globe. My name is Pastor Dennis Munaiwa, a marriage officer, a marriage counselor, and an ordained minister of the gospel. Welcome to this program where we discuss issues to do with marriage, courtship, and dating. Covenant conversation. Here we delve into issues that really affect people today, our young people, even those that are in marriage. If God holds marriages with that high esteem, so we should do the same. Couples, welcome. Enjoy as we discuss. Pick some leaves that you can use to correct, to mend, and restore your marriages. To help us in this discussion, we have our guests, none other than the two lovebirds. And these two have been in love for more than 24 months. Imagine. And they're still happy. Welcome to this program.
Thank you.
Our guest, Christieta, welcome. Our guest, Prosper, welcome.
Thank you.
As we shall be looking into these things. Today, we want to look at understanding and respecting roles in marriages. We have to understand, we have to respect the roles each partner has to play for a marriage to be functional, for a marriage to be happy, and for a marriage to be an institution that will exhibit God's will. Now, understanding and respecting roles in marriage or in a relationship. Before we could even delve much deeper, I want you to tell me, what is your role in this relationship that you have been having for 2 years? What role are you playing, Christieta?
Taking care of him, as in.
Maybe even louder, because you have a point. You have a point.
Let's say he says, I'm sick. I'll say, have you taken your pills? Have you eaten?
Okay. So checking on him, taking care of him.
Yeah.
Okay. Caring for him. Okay, great. What is your role? I know you are still in courtship, but so far, what is your role as a man? Prosper.
Buying bundles, WhatsApp bundles.
I like it. Buying some bundles, some WhatsApp bundles. You know?
Buying clothes too, just for it to look nice.
Buying already. Buying some clothes for her to look nice. Great. Oh, that's fine. So we want to look at roles as sometimes exhibited from our cultural perspective.
Okay.
The roles of women in marriage, the roles of men in marriage. I know you are not yet married, but to those that are married out there, what do you think are the roles of a woman in marriage? Because very soon you shall join them.
In marriage.
Yes.
Okay. Taking care of the kids. As in making sure they've eaten, like they're good.
Fine. The role of women in terms of kids is really to be the mother, the trainer, the teacher. You just want your kids to be up to date with everything. They should be looking smart, so forth and so on, because the mother is there. Those are some of your duties.
Yeah.
But what are some of your duties to him as a woman? That which you have had other people, because you are not yet there, but I'm sure you have heard something even from your mother. What are some of your roles that you have seen that, oh, mama does this to dad? Oh, these are some of the roles that a wife should be playing to her husband. What are some of those things that you have heard or observed your mother doing?
They say taking care of him, making sure his clothes and everything, they are in order. Yeah.
Fine. So women, like Christieta is saying, I know she's still very young, but take care of your husbands. They should look presentable. Eh? Don't leave him to go out shabby as if he's a widower when you're still there. Take care of him. Be humble enough to really look after that man. Let him look good and nice. Okay, what are some of the roles that men should play that you have observed your father doing and other men doing to their wives?
As it is written in the Bible, the father is the head of the house. So
Role number one, you are the head of the house. Okay?
So you are the one who is responsible for everything.
You are responsible for
Overall
everything. Overall. You see to it that this family is functional. Things are happening here.
So she's a branch.
She's your helpmeet. She's your helpmeet. Because God said to Adam, I have given you dominion over all the earth and over all the creation. Okay? But besides Adam, the Lord is saying, I've given you Eve as your equal helpmeet. Okay? So in terms of the presence of Eve in Adam's life, she is someone who helps to see to it that Adam is doing the correct things that God expects him to do, assisting him, reminding him, being there for him. Okay, so we want to believe and trust that these same roles that we are talking about here today are also practiced in our African context. And how do women, or how are women expected to behave when they are married in our African context? We've been touching a little bit on the biblical context. How about in our African context? What are the roles of a woman in an African setting?
Okay, it's different, different cultures. Some, the woman always do the house chores.
In an African setting, it is actually anticipated that a woman does most of the house chores, cleaning, cooking,
Like the light one, we can say light one.
Okay. What else do you think she should do? That whole family that she has been introduced as a daughter-in-law, what else do you think she's expected in our setting?
Okay. Or like the type of dressing when she's in front of people. She should look decent.
In our African setting, as a daughter-in-law in that family, women are expected to dress decently. No part of their sacred body should be exposed.
Sure.
Those that needs to be covered, they must be covered. It's a role that they should play. Imagine in our setting, a woman is introduced into a clan in an African setting, and she's putting on these mini dresses, bust out thing or back out and the stomach out thing. In our African setting, it's not acceptable.
Sure.
She has become so irresponsible. So part of the responsibility of a woman in an African setting is to be highly modesty and respectable, even in terms of dressing. Not only dressing, Prosper, even in terms of cooking.
Yeah.
Okay.
She must know how to cook a meal that satisfies probably a 16-member family. Yeah. Sometimes the pots that she has to deal with, big pots like this, she has to do those duties. That's our African context. And it's not bad in any way, because that's our culture, and our women, on the majority, have accepted it. Okay? To say, this is expected of me. These are my responsibilities. These are my duties as a daughter-in-law in this clan. I'm expected to perform these duties. You see, your early days of getting married to this clan, you sometimes go even to the rural areas where you have to wake up as early as 4 a.m. to clean the yard, the whole yard, and to clean the dishes, and so that by the time everybody else wakes up, the yard is clean, the kitchen is clean, and so in fact we are already almost ready to prepare breakfast for Everyone. And we are not talking of a small family here. We are talking of so many people. This is our African context, which is not very far from the biblical context, because culture here in Africa is mostly highly related to the ancient Near East culture, where the way Sarah used to do his duties towards Abraham and so on. Most women in Africa, you'd see most of them emulating that one and going after the pattern of Sarah and other biblical women. So that's who we are. And we can't deny it. Neither can we condemn it to say this is bad and so forth and so on. Right? So on our second segment, we just want to make reference to two Bible verses that we want to use from the book of Ephesians chapter 5 as to now what roles are you expected to play as a married woman and as women who are preparing to get into marriage, like the Christians and many others. What role are you expected to play, prosper as a man in marriage, like many other men who are now married and those that are also going to be married? Please, our viewers, keep enjoying. Don't go away. Remain with us. We'll be back in a few moments. Welcome back to our viewers. We hope you are enjoying, and thank you so much for staying with us. And thank you for taking some lessons from these discussions. Remember, we are discussing covenant conversations. These issues, we know for certain and for sure that they affect us in one way or another. And through these discussions, I trust you are getting some lessons there that you can also employ in your relationships to mend them, to renew them, to invigorate them, and to make them even much better. You are married, you are in courtship, or you are in dating. Please, let's move together. To our guests, we still want to appreciate your contributions and your experiences. Things that you have experienced, things that you have observed from your parents, and things that you have heard as you also prepare for your marriage in the very near future. Probably less than 12 months to go. How we wait for that time. Now, if we read from the book of Ephesians chapter 5, we have two verses, verse 21 and verse 25. Verse 21 is dedicated to women. This is what it says. Submit to your wives, submit to your husbands as you do unto Christ.
Okay.
Wives, submit to your husbands. Okay. And verse 25 says, husbands, love your wives just as Christ loved the church. Okay. There are two different and distinct roles here. Women have been urged to submit. Husbands to love. So sometimes it is naive for a man to say, my wife no longer loves me. It is not their duty. It is not the duty of women to love. The duty of women in a love relationship, in marriage, is to submit. We may explore a little bit on what submission means. In this regard, submission is not a way of being oppressed. Submission is not a way of being treated as a slave. Submission is a way that a woman shows utmost respect and regard to her husband, as she does to Christ. Many women go to church, various churches, various denominations, various faiths. If you see how much they express their love to Christ, they love their Jesus. They sing to their Jesus. They humbly submit before their Jesus. And the Bible is saying, as you do that to Jesus, do that to your men. What you can not only do to your men is to worship him, Don't worship him, but show him utmost respect. Humble yourself before him. By so doing, even in the book of 1 Peter chapter 3, if you humble yourself before your man, even if that man does not believe in Christ, he will notice your humility that reflects the presence of Christ in you, and that will make him converted to your faith. So, Christieta,
Yes.
this is what Jesus is saying. When you look at Prosper, my sister out there in your marriage, when you look at your husband, the best thing that you can exhibit how much they mean to you is to submit to them, not as a slave or servant, but as a woman who fears God. Then God will come through for you. Christieta, what has been your understanding of submitting to a man?
Okay. I think when it comes to submitting, when a husband, let's say maybe in public, maybe he does something wrong, yeah, I should not expose him. No, maybe I should support him in public. But then when we're alone, I'll say, hey, you were wrong.
Misfired.
Yeah, you were wrong.
You can't correct him, in public, to say, how can an old man like you
Okay.
say those things? Probably you are in a discussion with other people, probably it's a church gathering, or probably it's a social gathering. You see your husband misfires. You cannot just, chastise him before everyone to say, hey, you sit down. You are bringing shame to my family, and you can't do that. That's disrespect.
Yeah.
Yes, you are saying you cover up for him, and now you are home, two of you are probably in the car or wherever. You now talk to him nicely to say, you know what, there you misfired. That's a way of submitting. What else do you think constitute this submission to your husband?
Okay, even in front of the kids or even the family, yeah, they should know that Mama respects Daddy. And the way I talk to him, yeah.
Have you heard some women, or have you seen some women somewhere disrespecting their husbands in front of their children or relatives?
Yeah.
What were they saying?
Like maybe he's talking something like, he's talking nonsense.
You mean in front of the kids?
Yeah.
To say, shut up, don't talk nonsense.
Yeah, you don't think.
You don't think.
Yeah.
You are challenging him in front of his children.
Yeah.
You don't think. An elderly man like you.
Exactly.
Oh, that's a shame. Women, submit. Show respect for your husband. Okay. By so doing, you will gain their favor. You will gain their love. You actually gain their support. Men naturally love to be respected.
True.
Men naturally, no matter how short, how tall, no matter how ignorant or educated, no matter how poor or rich, naturally it's in men to love to be respected.
True.
And here is a woman in their life who shows utmost respect. Do you know what? By so doing, we are boosting their self-esteem. They will work hard for you. Just do it. You'll win them. Not only for this life, even for the life to come. Prosper. Tell me, the Bible says, husbands, love your wives. I know you are in the process of becoming a husband to Christieta very soon.
Sure.
So very soon. What do you think it means to love this woman as Christ loved the church?
Okay. I think I should love her unconditionally. Like,
Right?
I should love her with my, like, everything. And even in the Bible it said, John 3 verse 16, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. So I should love her.
You should love her. how does she know? We want the how part. How does she know that I am loved? Do you always say, I love you? I love you?
Okay, love is a verb.
It is a verb.
Love is a verb. So
it is a verb.
what
Action
you
word.
do,
What actions do you do to really show her that, hey, come on, creator, I'm not joking here. Man, I love you.
okay, like when we are in courtship, like, so I always make her happy, like always go out together, buy her some gifts, so on and so on.
Okay.
So that's some of the things we do now.
To my couples out there, depending on your pocket, but once in a while, you can take her out to eat out. Let's go out to refresh, create some trips. I know sometimes in my African context, it is very rare to visit. It is very rare to make a journey, to say we are going out to see places that God has created. Sometimes the longest journey an African couple can go is to go to a funeral. Yeah. You know what? You can change that. You want to show your wife that you love her. You can celebrate her birthday in a style. Not every time, but once in a while. Take her out. Plan a private, trip out there. Surprise her. It's good for you. You are showing that I love this woman just as Christ loved the church. Now, Christiata, in terms of submission, do you have to be forced to submit? To say, if you don't do these things, I'll send you back to your family. Or if you don't do these things, I will not give you money. Or if you don't do these things, watch out. How should you submit?
No, I guess it should be natural. Yeah, it should be natural. Like the way, if he loves me, I'm ready to submit. So it works together, love and submission.
Together. Do you follow that, Prosper? Her submission is a response to the love.
Sure.
Anyway, who loved who first, Christ or the church?
It's Christ.
What?
Who loved who first, Christ or the church?
It's Christ who loved the church.
Christ loved the church first. And as a response to his love, we are all now his children. We belong to him. We are so happy. He has set us free and so on. Prosper, you remember in our previous discussions, she did not say, hey, you girl, hey, you guy, and I love you. You started it all.
Sure.
You started it. Remember, if you did not start it, probably she was going to go with other men. You started it, and you know what? How I plead with even men out there. You started it.
Okay.
Continue starting it.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Continue initiating it. Tell her, show her, okay? Demonstrate to her that you love her. And you will see what happens. In some, circles, it is believed that a woman who is loved does not grow old too fast.
Okay.
She may be advanced in age, but still looking young, and healthy.
Sure.
Love is a medicine. It cures diseases. So the responsibility to love was actually given to men. Prosper and other men watching this program out there. The responsibility to love these women was given to us, to men, by God. It is a God-given responsibility to love a woman.
Sure.
And when you love her, do you think you want to stress her?
No.
Christ loved the church. How did Christ love the church? Even unto death. He even died for the church.
Sure.
as a sign to say, I love this church. Even if I'm to lose my life, and even if I'm to lose my eternity, I'm ready to die for this church. And you know what he did? He gave himself for the church.
Sure.
He died for the church. I wonder, even before I ask other men out there, Prosper, are you ready to die for this woman? Are you ready to die for this woman? Prosper, are you ready to die for this woman? Are you ready to give your life? Because husbands, love your wives just as Christ loved the church. The depth of Christ's love for the church was actually shown by him dying for the church that he loves. Are you ready to die for this woman?
Yes, I am.
Or you are ready to die for other women?
No, I'll die for you.
You die for her. You would rather die for her.
Sure.
Men, my brothers out there, be ready to die for that woman. And as soon as she realizes that you are ready even to die for her, or rather women, I'm not saying kill your husbands. That's not what I'm saying. No, don't kill them. Don't kill them. As he shows that I love you so much that I am ready to lose anything and everything for your sake, you will see how much these women now begin to respond. You will see how much they begin to respect you and equally ready to die for you.
Sure.
That's why the Pauls, the Silases, the Peters, and all the pioneers were ready to die even for Christ. Some were burnt on stakes because of Christ. They said, Christ died for me. How much more should I also demonstrate that I respect him? They even died for him as well. These women can also be ready to die for husbands who have demonstrated that they love them so much as Christ loved his church. My brothers and sisters, I want to thank you for watching this program, and I hope and trust you have learned something. Love each other. Understand and respect your roles as they are given by the Creator himself. God bless you as we go ahead with our programs.